Hi, I'm Chrissy Martin with Martin Ulisse Imports, and I am here to teach you a little bit today about what are you going to do when you're done with your cork. You finish that bottle of wine, you're not sure what to do, and you have as many as I do left over. There's a lot of fun little ideas. I'm sure you can go online as well and just Google search it. I found a ton of things. The most simple would be just to find a really neat vase and fill it up. It's amazing how much character it adds to a room. There's also one of my favorites. If you're having a party and you want to do a seating chart, it's very simple. You're going to take a knife and you're going to slice a hole right just partially down the top of that cork, and then you'll place your card or whatever inside. And the trick is this back part right here is actually going to go in and it's going to hold, you stick it in there and you can actually adjust the height in which it stands up, but it keeps the cork from rolling and allows you to have a nice seating chart. Or if you're having a buffet line or different cheeses at an event, you can do the same style. We have that here as well. You've got the cork with this in the back to keep it from rolling. A lot of people suggest too that you could take a knife and slice this part of the cork to allow it to be flat, but to me this seems really simple and easy. These are just unique little tacks, nothing special. You can really use any kind you want, thumbtacks, anything like that, but I thought these were a little prettier. So like I said, just cut a nice little spot in the top and you can wiggle your paper in, and it makes a great way to itemize and know what you're doing. Something else I thought was really fun, and you can buy these just about anywhere. Hobby Lobby sells them. They're actual frames for cork boards or trivets. They have the smaller ones that make a trivet. This is really simple. What you want to do is pick one corner to start in, and you want to hot glue your first corks in and start moving them up. And as you'll notice, when it gets to this end, things are a little bit more cut. We had to cut a couple of them to fit in, but you can do that pretty easily. The trick is a hot glue gun and lots of corks. Same thing goes with this really cool wreath. At Hobby Lobby, you can easily purchase this nice, this nice round circle. And then what you'll want to do is just start putting them on top. I mean, it's only going to be as creative as you are, so come up with some fun ways of sticking them on there. Again, hot glue gun is your key with that one. I think one of the most fun things I found to do with your old corks is a keychain. Something very cool about corks is they float, they're water resistant. So what you want to do is you want to purchase some screw eyes, is what they're called. They have a small round hole and the bottom part is actually a screw, and you want to get one that's pretty small. I believe these are 8 by 18 millimeters. So you want to find a bigger cork, works a little bit better than a smaller cork, and you just want to kind of find the hole and start screwing it in. The great thing about the cork is it really is susceptible to this screw, so you get it kind of nice and it's really not going to come out. And then you just want to buy some keychains. Very simple, not a whole lot to it. It's probably the easiest thing you can do. The hardest part of this is actually getting that keychain open, which I have a hard time with always. But you want to get the keychain open and just slide that through the eye hook, and you have made yourself a pretty nifty corkscrew, especially if you're boating. Drop it in the water, your keys are going to float. That's a great little thing to have. So we'll put those out here for you to see them. Something I thought was also extremely cool, I had never used eye screws before, but these things are rather nifty. I put them into the side of a cork or even into the top of a cork. And what you can do is purchase earring backs. Like if you were to buy an earring back and you want an earring back that pops on and off very simply, because what you are creating is actually something for your wine glass, so everyone can have their own wine glass and they know what charm is theirs. So instead of having different charms, you could have different corks with different wines on it. So I think that's pretty cool in itself. You just want to, again, pick a side, either the edge or the top, and screw your eye screw in, and then take the earring back and it just hooks on very simply. Really easy little things to do. You can do them with your kids. And last but not least, speaking of kids, I thought what would be better for the holidays than to make some Rudolphs. This Rudolph has a couple too many legs. I think I should have probably gotten rid of one. But all I did was super glue some of the corks on top of each other. Then you take a cork. To make the face is the obviously the most important. So you want to get brown piping. And you want to take your brown pipe cleaner and pick an edge. Wrap it around. Twist it. And I twist it a couple times to keep it in place. And that gives you your antlers. And then you can later go back and kind of edge them out to make them look more like antlers. And then you want to get a hot glue gun and be very careful. They get hot. You want to purchase some wiggly eyes and some pom-poms. And what you're going to do is just go ahead and glue your eyes, glue your nose, and you're going to come up with a really cool after finish like this. And you can even turn him into an ornament with just attaching the wire to his antlers. So lots of really cool things that you can do to keep those corks and recycle them and give them better use. So check online, there's probably even more options out there. Thanks for staying with me and enjoying some unique ways to use your wine corks. I'm Chrissy Martin, and you can visit us on Facebook and Twitter.